All right, good afternoon. I think we're on. Are we live? Yes, we are. Good afternoon. Welcome to Dave's Island Saturday free ukulele workshop. We're here to share with you a little bit about ukulele, give you some tips and tricks, and we're here today with the Ukulele Social, or better known as
Close but no guitar.
Close but no guitar. Every day?
Keep on
Strumming ukulele. So we're all in here hanging out, jamming some songs, and hopefully you guys are tuning in to jam with us. So I'm excited about that. And actually, we're just going to start out with a song first, and then we'll get into it, and we'll go from there. But glad to see everybody here on a beautiful Saturday. It's June gloom. Everybody's graduating, and I know everybody's busy, but there's always time for music. So let me put this song up on, and we'll do it, and then we'll get into the training. So we're going to go with, I think we've done this before, but a little Creedence Clearwater Revival. If you guys don't know CCR, they're awesome. You guys can check out the links below. We have a Ook Social songbook, which has all these songs in here, and you guys can peruse at your discretion. It would be awesome. So let's see. Have you seen the rain? You guys ready for this? All right. Actually, can everybody hear me? That's probably one of the things. Like, everybody can hear me. Da, 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 da. All right, we're good. The mic is too far back, so I need to hear everybody up here. Guys, say something.
Say something.
Hello. They're pretty low, but it's all good. I'll put it like right about there. All right. First verse. And then first verse instrumental, and then we'll go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on strumming ukulele. That was Close But No Guitar. They sound awesome. We're taking bookings right now. If you guys want to have us at your party, your wedding, or just want to jam with us, just come down. And talk to Dean. He will book you in, and it will be awesome. Yeah. So I'm excited today. We have the group back together. Summer is ending right now. We have all the teachers here.
Summer is ending?
Or
Summer's
summer's coming. Well, summer's coming.
Oh.
Summer's coming, I meant to say. But yeah, we have all the teachers in here. How do you guys feel? Good? Relaxed? Awesome? I'm sure the kids are all happy right now. But it is June gloom out there, so that's why we need these good vibrations to bring us along. So I'm excited. Did we have some ukulele questions this morning? Actually, but before I get into that, that was Have You Seen the Rain by Clarence Clearwater. Below you can get the sheets if you want. I just want to do some announcements. Gosh, we have a bunch of stuff going on. I think this month, if you check out the events, we have Adam Maluth. If you guys are into handpan and want to learn about handpan, we have Adam Maluth coming from the East Coast. It's going to be Saturday, I think maybe next Saturday. That may be coming. Check in at our events. I know we have a lot of stuff coming on, but if you look on our website, in our events, you will see what's happening. Also, we have a Reiki session. If you guys are into a little bit of spiritual healing, we're going to be doing that. I will be playing handpan, and I believe we have some more like singing bowls and stuff like that. Kind of like a sound journey that you're going to be taking with the Reiki master, which her name is Jewel, and that will be at the end of the month. I believe it's June 24th. Don't quote me on that because I have my dates wrong right now. But check that out. The room is limited, so you need to register and to reserve your spot. So check that out. It's going to be a good time. I think we need a lot of good vibrations in the world. Don't you guys agree? Yeah, we need a lot of good vibrations in the world right now, and music is where it's at. That's what I believe. And also coming in the summer, for you that have some time in the summer and want to play some music, we're going to have a summer music program in July and August. We're going to be teaching handpan, we're going to be teaching ukulele, and also steel drum. So check out our events page and you will see all the details there, but we have a summer music program for kids, for everybody, beginners, everybody. It's just a fun time that we're going to have some summer fun and put some good vibes out there and play some music and learn at the same time. So if you guys are interested in that, it's going to be a fun time. We have some great teachers here that are going to help you out. And anything else? Anything else, Dean? Do we got anything else? That was my last thing. Yeah, summer's coming, and just
Open mic unplugged.
Open mic unplugged. Actually, there's going to be more of that coming up. In September, we're going to have an anniversary, and I'm opening up to, all our students and stuff like that. If you feel like you can perform, or want to perform, we're going to have an anniversary where we're going to have people on live, and you get your chance to open mic or do your thing.
We do a trio.
They're already talking about a trio over here. Wait, I'm not in this? What's going on?
Sure.
The quartet. Well, definitely. But honestly, I want you guys to work up to a solo. I think that would be awesome. Amy's got it. Nikki, I know you got it. Dean's absolutely got it. Just got to go for it. But that's the beauty of music. I think one of the hardest things is actually like performing in front of people. It's so, even as you get good, I've talked to like even Dave. Dave, it's so funny. He's been playing music for I don't know how many years, and he still tells me he gets nervous, and I'm sure everybody does that. But I think the more opportunities that you have to actually play, which we're doing here at Dave's Island, is just giving you that opportunity to show your stuff. And I think it's very important because a lot of people do work hard at playing their music, and I want to hear it. Honestly, I want to hear how their vibes are, and it's always good to hear somebody's music. Don't you guys agree?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I love playing with other people. It's such an amazing thing. So we do have a couple questions. I think Amy had one question today. If you guys have any questions about ukulele, please comment in the section below, and let us know. We're here to answer all that stuff. Actually, I believe NAMM is going on right now. If you guys don't know what NAMM is the National Association for Music Merchants. It's a convention that they have all around the country, and all the music people get together, and they currently have it here in Anaheim, California. And I noticed like there's a lot of ukulele players here in the area, so check it out because I know they're going to have a lot of concerts. There's a lot of concerts going around in California, and if you want to learn music or just see some good stuff, then yeah, check that out. But NAMM, if you get a chance to ever go there, you get to see some good. I met a lot of ukulele players there, and also got to see a lot of ukulele gear and stuff like that. And it's a good time about music. But questions that we did have, one question we had from Amy, and she had a really good question about ukulele. Why does a ukulele have 4 strings? Only 4 strings. And it's kind of funny. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know why they made 4 strings, but this is one story that I know. One thing that for ukulele, everybody always says it's the baby of the guitar. Is that what they say? Like, the guitar, there's the guitar, and then there's the ukulele, and it's the baby of that. On my studies about stringed instruments, there's one question that I had was like, if the ukulele came from the guitar, where did the guitar come from? And that starts with, I think it's the lute. If you guys look up the lute, L-U-T-E, I believe a lute has 4 strings. And that's where it started. When they moved it into the guitar, I saw a documentary on guitars. When the first guitar was made, or what they called the guitar, I think it was in Spain or even Portugal, but in that area, they made it what is called a guitar. And if you look it up, the first guitar was actually 4 strings, and it was tuned to G, C, E, A. So, Amy, to answer your question, I don't know why it's just 4 strings, because there are a lot of stringed instruments, even 1-string instruments. They call that like a single pull. They have 1 string, 2, I've seen 3 strings. Dean?
So I'll add to it.
Yeah, go for it.
If you have 1 string, it's going to be a melodic instrument. For a
go.
chordal instrument, you're going to need at least 3 strings to make the chord. 2 strings would give you the interval, but 3 would give you the chord, and the 4th would let you get more intricate chords, because now you're adding like your 7ths or other things, or inversions can come out of that.
Wow, that was awesome, Dean.
There's a little bit of mini theory in there.
There's a little bit of mini theory. Actually, and that's
doesn't have to be dangerous, but you'd have to have at least 3 strings to get the chord, to voice the chord.
Interesting.
And so,
that is a great answer.
It's like a grandparent and a baby all in one.
It is.
well, and then to get the octaves, right, to be able to get your octaves for your song, you probably need enough for the range.
Dean, actually, that sounds perfect. Actually, I was like, that totally makes sense.
I started thinking, I was like, well, why?
Well, why does it have 4? And actually, it is the chordal thing, and then you have a single. Yeah, that's right. Because I've seen in Indonesia they have 3-string. It looks like an ukulele, but they play with 3 strings. And what I found is even when you play guitar, they usually play just the bottom 3 strings. The tops are just accents for bass. So on a ukulele, I have a low G, so I have a really bassy G. You're gonna have the high G, but on a guitar they have 3 basses, 1, 2, 3, and then your 3 strings. So when I go to the guitar and I play, I'm like, oh my god, it's just a ukulele with 2 extra strings. And that's basically what happens. So, Dean, thank you for that. I think that's the right answer. And if you guys have any other answers for that, I'm going to go with Dean right now on that for the chordal patterns and the music theory of it.
And on your guitar, if you look at a lot of the styles, especially old folk and the country and things like that, the thumb is playing the bass line, especially when you're looking at a solo player.
Yeah.
The thumb is playing the bass line on those 2 strings, and then the melodies behind that.
And it's huge. A lot of times when I'm teaching, I always tell people to look at my hands. And then there's 2 places that you can look at. One is here, where my fingers are moving, and then the other one is here, where you're plucking and you're strumming. A lot of times you would look at this hand to find the what chords they're doing, but you can tell that's what I look at. I look at the hands and what they're doing. You know what I mean? And then just go from that point. But everybody, like, going down the line, there's a lot of little intricate things that you learn in ukulele. That's why we provide these questions, because like a lot of people have like crazy questions. Like, go for it.
So I remember the question we talked about last week.
Yeah.
How does listening to the rhythm section of a song improve your ukulele playing?
Ah, that's a good one. How does listening to the
percussion.
rhythm section
Or
or
the
the percussion of the song? Okay, so as it's funny because like I'm teaching like young people right now, and I had a student the other day, and I like go, what is your goal for a song or for ukulele? He goes, I want to play this song exactly the way it's supposed to be sound, or the way they hear it on the radio. And a lot of people are like that. Actually, in the beginning, when I used to first play, I go, oh, the goal is to play the song exactly how you heard it. But the funny thing is that it's almost impossible because you're not singing it. Everybody's music comes from themselves, and when you're singing somebody else's song, you can be similar, but you're never gonna be exact, right? And so what Dean is talking about is rhythm. So like for me, like whenever I start a song, let's say it's Somewhere Over the Rainbow, C, E minor, A minor, F. I usually do a C, E minor, A minor, F. And that's kind of like your beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, or your rhythm, okay? Now you can play it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be your rhythm. Or you can follow the rhythm of the song that's actually going. If you listen to Is, you can probably do that, whatever he's doing, and follow that rhythm, right? But you can, any song, what I found is you can go slow or fast, and you can speed up your rhythm, or you can go down. One of the things that I think what helps the most is the cadence of the words that you're singing. Say, for example, we just did Have You Seen the Rain? Someone told me long ago, and then that causes that rhythm to go, and you can speed it up or slow it down, okay? The question is,
how does listening to the percussion section improve your ukulele playing?
so listening to the percussion section just helps you get that steady beat, okay? One of the things for me when I was learning how to like strum, because a lot of people do the 1, 2, 3, 4, or they do the island strum, or whatever they're trying to do. Your right hand is your rhythm, and it's usually going to your beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you listen to other rhythms, you actually can borrow it. When I was playing with a guitar guy, he would do these crazy rhythms, like with ghost notes and all that stuff, and you kind of want to get into that. So I borrowed his rhythm and then found my own. So listening to other songs while you're playing it kind of gives you that rhythm, so you can just do things and play out your song the way that you want to, okay? As we play together, we notice how we start out and we do like a thing, and hopefully it's in that rhythm, and then we start out and go from that point. Sometimes we adjust while we're going in it. Usually a song, as you're listening to it on the radio, it's steady. You know what I mean? Because they actually they make those, they produce those beats and all that other stuff. But when you're playing by yourself, the rhythm can move up and down. So listening to the song, it just actually, for me, it just helps you get into the rhythm because it gets your rhythm going, and then you find your rhythm at that point.
So there you do the chuck in there. The chuck's like the snare drum hit.
Yeah.
So you can turn the ukulele into a percussion instrument almost by doing that along the way. But also in changing your rhythms can change the style of the song.
Exactly.
So listening to the drum too, you've got like the samba beat, or different. It can change the same song just in that different style because of the way that rhythm is played behind it.
And it's hilarious because some songs I cannot sing the way that they sing it. So I had to find my voice and the rhythm that goes with that. And then when that happens, it's pretty unique because it usually turns out really well because you're using your music but with the other person's words. And it just it harmonizes way better than trying to sing it like that person. Does that make sense, Dean? And then even in the rhythm, you're going to have your own rhythms. And that just goes back to the way that I teach the songs as the one-hit wonder. That's just getting your markers for your pace.
And then you can
add it. But if you space it, you have all that room, and you get used to that to add whatever you want to that. And then you can do chucks. I do chucks. Do those. And then you can do rhythm. And you can do there's a lot of things that you can use in your rhythm. For me, I don't like to teach, what do they call it? Patterns, strumming patterns, yeah. I just believe that everybody has their own special rhythm, and you'll find it. Just start with the 1. Or if you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll get it from that point.
So I'd say with a strumming pattern, it's kind of like having a drum machine versus a live drummer.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
It's very rhythmic, it's very perfect in that.
Yeah.
But a real drummer adds those fills and it changes up in between.
Yeah.
And so, like you say, the one-hit wonder is great because you get that basic beat. But then by listening to the drummer too, you'll hear, okay, there's the bass drum, there's the beat part, but here's their fills and those rhythms you can fill with your strumming in between that as well.
Absolutely. And in the beginning, for beginners, what I tell people, everything I teach is always in a 4 beat. Like I go, let's do your strumming. We're gonna strum 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of like the starting. There's other different rhythms, but you just kind of want to get that pace down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and speed it up. Always do 4s of everything. That's what I like. Even when I show you guys those practices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that kind of gets your rhythm going too, because you're just constantly going da 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 da.
Now change your rhythms.
And then you can change your rhythms in between if you want to. And this actually goes to one last thing that I want. Anybody else have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes. Oh, Nikki, go for it.
How can playing ukulele help you learn how to sing?
How can playing ukulele help you learn how to sing? Actually, this is a great question, because
Before you go to the question,
Oh, yeah, go.
one last tip on rhythm.
run fast hit. Here we go, dude.
When you're listening to that song, you don't have to play the whole note. You can even just do the
Yes.
and so that way you can hear the song that's there. You're not feeling about moving your chords or anything. You're just trying to match those patterns.
That's a great one, actually. Like when I was showing you the strumming, like right here, like you can strum open chords. It's A minor 7, A major 7, whatever. So you can open and just practice that. But you can also don't press, because if you press on your strings, it's gonna sound like that.
Just mute it.
Just lay your fingers gently on the strings, and you'll get this. Now, what you can do with that is just practice your strumming. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do that. Slow it down, up, down, double strum. I learned the triple strum on this. See how I was just putting my hand on and then putting it on? You can practice that even with just a C chord. You just go like this. So you see now how I started getting like different and different and different. But remember to go slow at first. Slow at first. And the question is sing. Oh, slow at first. And I'll get into this because the next question was singing with the instrument, right? And honestly, in the beginning, I'm going to tell you the truth, I didn't think I was going to sing with the instrument. I didn't think I was going to, I just wanted to play. When I saw the people that, especially if you go to the ukulele site and all this other stuff, they do a lot of finger style. It's a style of playing where you're just voicing it with your instrument, because basically your instrument is just voicing your voice if you're using the notes. Now what happened was I started to get good at that. I started playing the chords, and then there was a song, like I saw one of these sheets And I go, hey, let me just try this. I'm gonna try and sing a song. And then I did. It honestly was a one-hit wonder. So, say it was, I would just go, if it was Somewhere Over the Rainbow, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. So I just voiced the words. And then what happened was, now I sing into it. I do that all the time. I take it another step. Somewhere. But you listen to the note and you just sing into it. E minor, A minor, F. That's a good way to do it too, is just to voice the chords. C. See how my voice is like kind of like vibrating with it? E minor, A minor, F, and you can do it that way. I do a lot of practicing like that. I'll just go C, or you can use other chords. A minor, F, G7. So yeah, G7. So just by saying the chord, you can learn how to sing that note. And then what you do is you change those notes into words. Nikki, Amy, Dean are the best. So see, see how that works? Or you can do like, what is it?
Just play a note, try to hum the same note.
If you know the simple nursery rhyme for ukuleles for the notes, G, C, E, A. My dog has fleas up on his knees, and when he pees, he drowns the fleas. So like you can, and I teach that to young people because it's easy to understand. Now those are just single notes, but you can do chords. My dog has fleas up on his knees. And I just totally did different chords on that. It's kind of crazy, and you just sing into it. And it's funny because we try to complicate it, but it's as simple as that. The thing is the patience, because you have to go slow in the beginning to get into that point. So does that answer your question, Nikki?
Totally, thank you.
Yeah. So and it's fun. It takes a lot. Like I haven't felt like I was harmonizing with my ukulele till the last couple of years, and that's all. And I've been playing for over 5 years, and my voice just keeps getting better and better as you go with it. And I think for ukulele, it's good because you're playing with it all the time, and it's a good singing instrument because you can harmonize with the instrument all the time. You know, like you can just sit here and just see and just listen to those notes and use that. And a lot of time humming is good too. Hum, and then once you got that, and then you add words to it, and that's when that singing starts. And it's easy with the chord charts and stuff because you could do that one-hit wonder. Okay. So, good? You guys are good on that? Any other questions?
So I would just say, the other thing you can do is as you play the chords, see if you can pick each string individually and try to hit the pitch, because that'll help you find the notes in that scale.
Can you give us an example?
So like.
There you go. Yes.
And so you're trying to pick out each note individually, and so that helps your ear like hear it, but also then you hear it. Because if you sing as you play as well, you start thinking about where it needs to be on the. It just starts training your brain for the sound the instrument's gonna make and the sound your voice is gonna make.
Right. And honestly, this is one thing that's been coming up a lot, and it kind of has to do with all the questions that we have. But I'm telling everybody right now, this is the statement you should have in your head all the time. Listen to the silence. Can everybody say it? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Listen to the silence. What does that mean? Oh my God. This is kind of crazy because if we're doing like a scale coming down, right? You can go fast, right? Or you can listen to the silence. Okay, here it is. When it drops, and then there's silence, and then you go to the next note. Listen to the silence. When you hear the silence, then you go to the next note. I can tell you something, if you can do that, it works on your patience, and it gives space for your notes, and it makes all your music a lot better. It's a lot nicer. I'll show you the difference. Here's one. Here's another one. Just that right there is hard to do for a lot of people, just to go that slow. It's kind of crazy. So, in listening to the silence. But as I did it, if you notice, it probably drew you in a little bit more. Because what happens is you're waiting for me to hit the next note. And it's the anticipation of hitting that note. So if you understand that, people will gravitate towards your music if you're pulling them in. It's pretty cool. Instead of just like blowing them away with like... Even though it's cool when you go fast, if you slow it down, you let them listen, let the vibration go, and it makes your music a lot nicer. So, awesome. Awesome, you guys. Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Nikki. Thank you, Amy. Every day, keep on strumming ukulele. So, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm excited that you could join us. I did see some comments. Tonya Green, how you doing, Tonya? And, you know... What up? I love when people get on. Make sure that you guys are paying attention to the events. If you guys want to play some music, there's a lot of good things that are coming up this year, and we're going to have more in person. We want to make sure that you guys are getting the training that you need, or just have a place to jam out with some good people, which we have here at Dave's Island Instruments. So, we're going to leave you with a song if you guys don't have any questions. And the last song is going to be Otis. Little Otis. Again, if you guys like these sheets, I usually arrange all these song sheets because I hate when they're on 2 pages. So I make them on 1 page and I have them all with the chord and stuff. They're not perfect. So if you guys are using them, some of the timing is a little bit off. I will be cleaning up in the future. I keep saying that. But as we move along, I always learn more songs. So we'll just keep going. There's always tomorrow. And it's here's my motto.
Procrastinate today for a better tomorrow.
Life is a song. Find your melodies and live life like music. That's my motto. Listen to the silence, and every day, keep on strumming ukulele. It's so awesome. So, what do we have? We have Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Here we go. Little Otis, always an awesome song. And we haven't done this in a while, have we? It's been a little bit. All right, we'll just do first verse instrumental, and then we'll get into it. Ready, on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. messes up at the end. Awesome. Every day.
Keep on strumming the ukulele.
That was Otis Reddington on the Dock of Bay. It's always a great Saturday to come share music with you guys. If you guys are in the local area, come jam with us. We're opening up the store to come hang out, share some music knowledge, have fun, harmonize, meet new people, and just have fun. So watch out for the summer. We're going to have some great stuff. Remember, we do have hand pans and ukuleles for sale, so come down if you guys are looking for instruments. This is a great year to do it. Actually, I believe this summer a lot of people are looking for music, and it's a good time to start. So if it's on your bucket list, come down, see if we can get you an instrument. So with that, every day, keep on strumming ukulele, and I will see you guys in the next couple weeks. Enjoy. Love everybody. Aloha. Ooh, aloha. Yay.